My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we're going to tap into, or rather we're going to explore a no communication ghosted reading. So if your person ghosted you, or you guys are in no communication right now, we're just going to have a check-in, look at why they did it, what was going on in their life at the time, and then what's going on with their life now, and then we're going to the extended, look at how they're feeling for you now, the emotions, etc., messages from the three self, higher self, and spirit's advice regarding the situation. All right, guys. So let me start shuffling these cards because first we're gonna have us look at who is coming in here to deliver these messages. Who are we tapping into today? And as I'm doing this, just thanking you all for your likes, shares, subscribes, your comments down below. I do try to answer when I can, and I usually do. For those of you who've joined Patreon, bought extended links on Vimeo, thank you. Those who donated tarot cards, thank you very much. Donations, I thank you for everything. Okay, thank you for your show of support. But what I did notice, one of our subscribers, she has a channel. She is Moon Seeker of Light Garden. Just bounced up on a channel by mistake, or rather, not by mistake. Nothing is ever a mistake. But Spirit led me there yesterday, and quite lovely reading. So if you can go over and show her your support, that would be nice by subscribing, because then it helps her spread her message far and wide. I mean, even if it doesn't resonate with you, could you please subscribe? You don't have to click on the notification button, the notification bell, but just look at this as a donation in your karmic bank, because one day you might want somebody to support you. All right, so I'll put a link for one of her videos in the bottom. If I forget, please remind me, guys. My brain sometimes not always firing in the 3D. All right, so who's coming in here? Beg and reverse. What's this? Dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. So this is someone who at the time or even now, they were very codependent, and they were dependent on someone really getting for financial stability. Okay, not just financial stability. They're telling me for validation. I'm hearing validation because this is blue. This is throat chakra activation. So that's all it talks about: who you are, your authentic self, your truth, loving yourself, loving who you are inside. This person, they didn't do that. I'm not doing that. We have a rebel in reverse. What's this? Rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. So this is person, the rebel without a cause. They have a lot of anger inside, probably, probably due to some, obviously, childhood experience. But generally, this person is a conformist. Is a conformist, and the things that they should not conform to, they do. Where? What else we seeing here? But this is your lover. Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation for someone or something. So this person is someone who has great passion for you, very devoted to you. I think their heart is really open where you are concerned, because they see you as being very loving. Your heart is open. They see you as very wise. And you have a lot of healing energy that you give to them. So this could be past energy, guys. Let me get another card. Yeah, it is past energy because they're freeing themselves from a lot of destructive impulses, toxic patterns, including people. They're really exercising themselves. They're deep diving. This person right now, they're deep diving. I mean, flippers and all. They are deep diving, trying to get to their core issues and why they were in this sort of energy. Very angry and very dependent. Okay? And that's because their heart is now opening to love. Let me get some cards from here as well. Because my deck speaks the truth, man. I love this deck. Let me just look at their current energy here. Because maybe we can get some more info. Let's So this is current energy. All right. So this person is contemplative. They're in hangman mode. I'm going to pull a couple cards on that and see what they're contemplating. They're optimistic, which is a far cry from that angry energy that we saw, that rebellious energy that this person had before. I'm going to pull some cards. They're feeling kind of foolish right now. Now, this could be they want to take a leap of faith, but it could be that they're feeling foolish for something that they did in the past. Probably ghosting your ass. It always happens. They always come back. All right, let's see. Feeling assertive. I think this person's really taking charge of their life, but at the same time, they're pretty anxious too. I don't know. It looks like this person's waiting to make a comeback, guys. You know, my mic wasn't even plugged in. Yeah, they want to speak now. All right. What are they contemplating? What's this card about? Yeah. What? Look at them. Ghosted you. You know, gave you that big F you, right? Ghosted you. But here they are thinking about you and your psychic connection, your spiritual connection. That's why they're feeling foolish. This is what they're contemplating. How do they connect? They're connecting in the 5D, but how do they really connect on this emotional level, on this 3D level? How do they ground this? That's what they're thinking about. What are they optimistic about? All right, yeah, they were juggling in the past. They're trying to find balance now, though, because they want to make the effort. And they've been putting in the work on themselves, too. Why are they feeling foolish? Because they realized that they were being narcissistic. They realized that they were in some kind of karmic cycle. They're also feeling foolish because there are things that they hid from you that they know they have to come back and admit now. What's this assertive card? They're trying to make their life move forward. For some of them, wow, they've learned a very important lesson in their life, and they're ready to move on. Some of them were in a marriage or a high-level commitment, and they're looking to move on. So that's why they're assertive here. They're asserting their power. What are they anxious about? Magician in reverse. There's someone in their life that might be manipulative. Yeah, look, karmic. Okay, I'm picking up a karmic. Okay, so they might have ghosted you for a karmic, but now they're anxious as to what this karmic is going to do, because they're looking to leave and move towards the Empress. Interesting. Interesting, guys. All right, so let's ask the question. We're going to ask Spirit. Spirit, why did they do it? Why did they ghost you? Why did they go no contact? Yeah, because they weren't being their authentic self. Yeah, because they were conflicted. We got the answers. That's why. You wanted to know that's why. In a nutshell, that's why. They weren't being their authentic self. They weren't being true to themselves. Let's get into this. Spirit, tell us, why did they do it? It comes out again. I know we were tapping into the right thing. They weren't being their authentic self. They were living a lie. We have Aquarius energy coming out really heavy. Look at that. There's secrets that they need to reveal right now. There were other people involved. There's a lot of conflict in their life. There was a karmic. Somebody that was manipulative. Could be a mother figure. Could be an intimate partner. All right, Spirit, why did they do it? Tell us, please. So we have the Six of Swords reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Two of Pentacles in reverse. Earth energy. And we have the Devil, Capricorn. All right, why did they do it? We got the answer up here. Because they were codependent. Because they had addictions. Because they were running from themselves. Yep. They were running from themselves. They were running from their wounding. Because when Six of Swords is upright, it talks about healing, right? Healing, moving on to calmer waters, healing yourself and then moving on to calmer waters. This person was there ruminating in their wounding. Because their wounding was their comfort zone. So they didn't want to leave. No, leave comfort zone, no. They wanted to be a victim. They wanted an excuse for their bad behavior, you see? So they were there wallowing in their wounding. Oh, you know why they did it too? Because could have been family pressures. Could have been family pressures. They could have had a family. For some of you, they didn't tell you about this family. I'm going to pull a card on this, but this is telling me family pressures. Could have been monetary considerations as well, because this is 10 of Pentacles. Could be a traditional way of doing things, and maybe, I'm really getting this person had a family, right? And they got fed up of the juggling. I think was becoming too stressful. This person was also kind of unstable as well. I'm thinking mentally and emotionally. All right, let's pull a card on the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles, because we know what the others are. Yeah, this person could have had a secret family, right? This was something that was secret. And this family setup that they had was very much built on illusion, smokes, and mirrors, right? That's been coming out heavily in our readings, okay? It was a bad investment. That's what it says. I've never gotten that information with this card, but it was a bad investment, okay? Bad investment. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, they were very conflicted. So you know what? They decided to drop the ball. They were being a player. Very inconsistent. But they knew they had strong emotions for you. They knew. So if you want to know if your person knew, maybe think, okay, well, maybe they realized how much they loved me after they ghosted me. No, they knew. And in fact, probably one of the reasons why they ran. Because they weren't going into this emotional intensity shit. No. They wanted to stay here in their comfort zone, being a victim. Alrighty. So that was why they do it. Family pressures. They wanted to be in this victim consciousness. They had addictions. They were codependent. Let's see what was going on with their headspace regarding you at the time. Like their mental energy regarding you. We have 10 of Pentacles. Oh, why do I keep saying 10 of Pentacles? We have the Strength card in reverse. That's a Leo. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, so definitely a third party was here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. More earth energy. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. So definitely there was a karmic situation. Okay? There was a karmic situation here. I'm also getting that this person did not think that they had enough to give. I think they were overwhelmed by how much you were giving. You were overgiving. And your overgiving made them feel incompetent. It made them feel inadequate. They didn't know how to give back. Because you were there overgiving all the time. So you gave and they took. Right? They didn't know how to give or receive love properly. They were just hoarding you. Hoarding your emotions. Living off of your emotions like a psychic vampire. And that's because they were very unstable. Okay? In so many different ways. They were very unstable. But mostly they were thinking that because they didn't have anything monetary or in the material world to give, that they were inadequate and could not give anything else. They were very much in poverty consciousness. So they could have ghosted you and chose someone else based on monetary considerations. Definitely getting that there was a third party in the mix already. They could have already established a foundation with this person. Okay, so they didn't see how you would fit in. And perhaps you also drew a boundary. You weren't into this third party stuff. You weren't having their little threesomes thing. So you moved out of there. They didn't feel like they were in a position to fully express themselves. They were holding back on their emotions. And the reason why they held back on their emotions is because they wanted to control the situation. You were, as far as they were concerned, you were standing in your power, right? You were there. You were expressing your emotions. You were in a position where you were giving. So the relationship was marching to the beat of your drum. This is how they try to reestablish their control and their power, by holding back, right? Because the more they held back is the more you gave. And that's what they wanted. They needed your energy because they had no love for themselves. What were they feeling regarding your situation at the time? So like heart space energy, feelings, emotions. This is mental energy. Let's see the emotions. 8 of Cups reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We have Queen of Swords reversed. That's a Libra. We have Eight of Swords reverse. And we have Five of Pentacles. This person felt very attached to you. They felt very attached to you, and it was very hard for them to walk away. But a part of them felt that at some point you would walk away and they would be abandoned. So you triggered their abandonment issues, the intensity that they felt, oh my God, when this person walks away, I am going to be devastated. Because they knew that you would walk away, naturally, because other people have abandoned them. So they knew that you would walk away. And when you did, they would be devastated. So you know what? I'm going to walk away first, right? They might have had addictions or other toxic connections that they weren't prepared to walk away from, because that was their comfort zone. For a lot of them, there was a karmic partner who was getting, again, verbally abusive, a pathological liar, and that was more of their comfort zone. That was more of their speed. They knew how to navigate this kind of energy. But you being forthright, talking about your emotions and shit, nah. No, not doing that. They can deal with this karmic energy. They've been dealing with this karmic energy since they were born. They know how to navigate around this shit. Okay, so they would rather deal with this karmic energy than to have something real. And then they started getting really conflicted because they were living a lie, and you were triggering all these lies that they were living. So they're like, you know what? I'm freeing myself from this shit. This is just too much. Okay? I do not want to change. I'm quite happy in my comfort zone. I know how to navigate there. I do not want this shit in my life. So they free themselves. And then they felt left out in the cold. They put their own self out in the cold. Let me go inside here. I told you, you triggered their inner child wounding. And the biggest wound that they had was abandonment issues. This person's been wearing a mask since they were young. Okay? Because they didn't love themselves. Everybody that they knew abandoned them in some form or fashion, whether it's emotionally or physically. So all those wounds were being triggered by you. Yeah, let's get another card. Oh. Yeah, they were on the defense. They weren't letting you in. They wouldn't let you in, but I had nothing to do with you. You might think that had something to do with you. Had nothing to do with you. They were envious because you were there, living your life, living free, being all successful, being satisfied, being with your authentic self. You were loving yourself. And I think they hated that. Let's get another card. This person might have been an empath. I think they really empathized with you at the time, but they felt like they were doing the right thing because they were going after power. And I think for a lot of them was monetary power, economic power. And I don't think they felt like they could be in power or in control of the relationship with you because you were standing in your power. They were feeling cheerful about something. Okay, so let's just pull a couple cards on these. Spirit, tell us about inner child. Alrighty here. All right, so I'm getting here. You were triggering the inner child, and that made them feel very unbalanced. Okay, so to restore balance to themselves, they ran. They couldn't deal. They couldn't deal. Okay, they didn't want to change. So you know what? I'm just gonna restore balance to myself. I'm just gonna run out of here because I don't like what the feelings that I'm feeling. On defense. Let's see what this is. Yeah, they didn't want to express their love. We have Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they were thinking about past betrayals, past hurt. And I mean, I'm telling you, it's going all back to childhood. We're not even talking about past relationships. We're talking about deep childhood. We're talking about inner child wounding. Okay? So they were thinking about past relationships, past hurt, past pain. And they're just like, you are going to do the same, so I'm going to leave you before you could leave me. Because you could never love me. That's what they were thinking. It's envy. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? They were envious of the Queen of Swords upright because you were being authentic. You could stand there and speak your truth about your emotions and how you were feeling. They didn't know that shit. They know about living a lie. They know about playing mind games, but you're here forthright, setting your boundaries. Couldn't deal with that crap. They couldn't deal with that. I mean, how do you win with that? Only if you're prepared to speak the truth, and they won't. What's this empathetic card? Okay. I think there was some part of this person that really wanted to be there for you. Really wanted to protect you. And I think that's what I thought. Them ghosting you, them holding back on their emotions, they were being cruel to be kind. They felt that this was the best way. They didn't have anything to give. See? They didn't have anything to give, so the best way that they could protect you from themselves was to walk away. Let's go power hungry. Yeah, they were unstable, mentally, emotionally, financially unstable. So they went after where they could be in power. They thought whatever situation they were running to, they would be in a position of power. Okay? Because they were disempowered as a child. Let's see cheerful. What were they cheerful about? All right, so they were about to manifest a new beginning. They thought it would be a passion new beginning, a fresh start, an opportunity to be in power. So they were looking forward to that. Yeah, they were looking forward to that, right? So they weren't going to put in the effort in your relationship. They were manifesting a new beginning, and they thought, you know what? I'm just going to keep these emotions inside. I'm not going to tell anyone anything about it. I'm just going to embrace my new beginning and just, be happy. Be happy. And then they just went. They just went. Alrighty. So let's find out what's happening in their life right now. Spirit, could you tell us in 4 cards, please? What's happening in their life? Oh, and you can get your own no communication reading, because I do offer this reading on my website. The information will be down below. 4 cards, please, Spirit. What's happening in their life right now? We have the main male. I'm going to pull cards and see what's going on. We have something's happening in their family room. They are thinking about you. They thought that, when they ghosted you, that would be the end. They could put you behind. They could stay in their comfort zone and they could be happy. But here they are thinking about you. Having a tall moment doing that too. And here we are. They're in despair. Absolute despair. And it falls right on this 5 of Pentacles. And it's a card number 5. So they're in absolute despair. Some of them could have lost their jobs. Maybe there are so many disloyal people around them. They can only trust their dog right about now. All right, so let's pull some cards and see what's going on in their family situation right now. All right, let's look at this main male. Spirit, why did you give us this main male? All right, this main male is about to take a leap of faith. I think this main male, previously, they were operating from their headspace, being very analytical, making decisions based on financial considerations, but now they're making decisions based on love and based on their inner knowing. And that card has been coming up in our readings recently. Their inner knowing, their intuition. So this person's about to take a leap of faith. Okay? That's what that main male is going to do. What's going on in the family room? Okay, so in the family room, it's stable financially. Okay? There's some kind of monetary consideration that's happening here. But emotionally and mentally, it's very unstable. Okay? So financially, this person got the stability that they wanted. But in terms of the mental, emotional and spiritual stability, it ain't there. There could also be a lot of karma being processed right now as well, right? And they're recognizing that things aren't going to change, and they just need to release this burden. We have this 10 of Wands upright. They're stepping into their power and embracing their happiness. Okay, they're making a choice for their happiness because they're not happy. They thought they would be happy when they got this economic power that they were searching for, but they're not. They're not. They're recognizing that their unhappiness stemmed from deep within. And I'm thinking this person, they've been doing a lot of inner child work. So they're recognizing that the problem never was outside of themselves. the problem was always deep within. Okay. So here we have them thinking about you. Card number 16, a Tower moment. Let's see. Yeah, they're ending something. There's this massive cycle that's coming to an end in their life. They're also recognizing that you are their world. You're the one. You are their truth. They're recognizing that now. I think they were too stubborn in the past. They were too closed off. But something happened to crack open their heart. And this heart awakening is making them realize you're the one. Let's see this despair card. Yeah, they're on the defense here right now. Okay, in a different kind of way. Because they're standing their ground. They're establishing boundaries with the people in their life. Yeah, I'm no longer investing in situations that aren't for their highest good. We have 7-7, so it looks like there was some kind of divine intervention. In fact, it's 7-7-7, and we have been seeing that number, haven't we? Especially in this deck, it always comes out. So it's 7-7-7. There's been divine intervention in this connection, because they're recognizing it was just smokes and mirrors. It was smoke and mirrors. It was never real. It was an illusion, right? It was just their ego talking. That other situation. So everything is crumbling now. And because everything is crumbling, because they're recognizing you're the one and they screwed up. That's why they're feeling this foolish vibe. All right, so if this is resonating with you, you feel like this is your situation, join me in the extended, because now we're going to look at how are they seeing you now in terms of mental space, the emotional heart space energy for you now, what's their intentions towards you, how do they see you guys, messages from their 3D self, from their higher self, and spiritual advice regarding the connection. Okay, guys, take care. Bye.